What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I'm gonna try to hold my phone still here. I just pulled into my garage. I just finished dropping my girls off at school today. I'm vlogging because I said that I would take you through my whole journey, this whole process. And so today I'm going to be showing you that first pillar, the most important pillar of a transformation, and that is mindset. And I'm going to show you how I kind of set myself up for success during this process. So mindset is the number one pillar. It's like a foundation of a home. You have to build the foundation of the home first. It may not be the most exciting part or the most glamorous part, but it's the most important part, because without a solid foundation, you can build a beautiful home without a foundation. But as soon as those storms come, it's going to collapse, come collapsing down. It's not going to stand. So I'm going to be showing you guys what I do for mindset. Like, what does that even mean? So mindset is things like your goals, your beliefs, your values, your attitude. And so that's going to be all summed up. I'm going to be using my Plan to Succeed journal. And this journal literally is going to take you through everything that I'm showing you now. And I'm going to be taking you through my journal and showing you how I do it. So that is going through my goals, getting specific about what my goals are. And then that is also doing my check-ins. So that is like my pictures. That's how I take my measurements, how I weight. What else? Oh, the questionnaire. So like I have questions that I'll be asking myself and rating it and seeing what areas I need to improve most on. And then from there, I'll be doing a fit test later on, you guys. I have an injury, so I won't be doing that fit test right now just because I can't push myself to PRs right now. My injury is still too sensitive. So I'm going to be taking you guys through that. I'm going to show you how from those goals sorry, my husband opened the garage door. He's probably, what the heck is she doing talking to her phone? From those goals, how I create my plan. So that's how I pick a workout program. That's how I figure out what nutrition plan I'm going to follow, my macros, my calories, and my workout program. And then also like, what is that going to do to my day-to-day life? Like, what needs to change in my day-to-day life to make sure I reach that end goal, right? Because at the end of the day, your overall transformation, that end result, that big transformation is based on what you do daily. So my vision right now is to create a routine and a process that I fall in love with. Things that I get to do daily that excite me, and not to overwhelm myself. Because if we go into the mindset of you'll do whatever it takes in an unhealthy way to lose weight or look a certain way, that's like building a house on a no foundation. So you may get the result, the weight loss, whatever you're thinking in your head, but it's never going to last. And there's always going to be something that's going to revert back and make things worse, right? So the goal is to make a process that I love, a journey that I love, falling in love with that journey, falling in love with building a healthy relationship with myself and my thoughts. So I'm going to show you what I do, how I read, how I journal every day, what kind of routine I create. And any questions you guys have about this, anything, will all be in the you can leave a comment below this video, but everything also will be all in the show notes too. So you guys, for the links for the journal, for the links for the Fit Club, social hashtags or social handles, to come and hang out with me on other social platforms, my email, if you personally want to email me any questions, the podcast, because we do have a podcast, the FCB podcast, where I talk about breakthrough myths, do motivational stuff, things like that. So it's a great podcast. We have the YouTube channel, we have the blog, so it's Hannah's Tips, and you can get your daily dose of motivation. So 5 days a week, I write daily motivational emails, or blog posts, it used to be emails, and they've got a little picture, a quote that you're more than welcome to take that photo and keep it and use it for your social media too. So anything is shareable. Other than that, we're going to get going. I have to start those meal plans, and I'm going to kind of show you throughout the day of how I'm going to build my foundation and give you tips on how you can start building yours as well. I've set my goals. This is the Plan to Succeed journal. And again, it's a 3-month journal, so it kind of 3 months is a really great milestone for starting your transformation. It's like a quarter of a year, right? So you always want to have that long-term goal. In my head, I know in a year of where I would like to be, my ultimate body, my ultimate mindset, mental health. I know where I'd like to be, and I know it's going to take time. If not 1 year, years. It's going to take years. There's always going to be room to grow. So the journal works in quarters, so you can set achievable goals and make them into daily habits, and then just keep building from there. So I've went through my journal. I've set my SMART goals. So those are building those daily habits, those daily disciplines, to make sure that we're on the right track. We're building that routine. We're building that process that we can fall in love with, right? And then PR goals. So those are things like, would you like to run a certain distance, lift a certain weight, do a certain amount of reps, pull-ups, things like that. So what is kind of where you're at now? And for the PR goal, you'll kind of know when you do your fit test, which I did on October 10th. So I just kept that for my first one. Like I said, I've injured myself, so I'm going to wait until that's healed before I do a next fit test to see where I'm at. And then you're just going to break down your goal and really go over. And here's the thing, when you break down your goal and ask yourself questions of like why this is important to you, what is it going to change in your life? You're connecting an emotion to it, and you're more likely going to create what you want. It's really setting, like you're really creating a blueprint for this is how you're going to get to where you want, and this is why you're doing it. This is the emotion. So those days that you don't feel motivated, which most days we don't, you have that emotional connection. You have that daily routine set in place, so that as long as you're doing those daily things, you're on your way to your goal. Whether you feel good in the moment or not, as long as you do those things, you're going to reach your goal. So I've got my blueprint. I've got my goals down. So I've decided to do the bikini build from our program in the Fit Club. So it's bikini build. It's got 4 phases. I'm starting on phase 2, and I'm going to actually do phase 2 for 4 weeks and build on those movements, add progressive overload, because my goal is to get stronger. You guys have a goal. My body fat was at 18 and it's at 24 currently. So my goal, like right now I'm 135. I would like to lose some weight, but my goal weight I put was 125 pounds because I feel the best at that. However, I also have a goal body fat. So the most important part to me is more the body fat dropping than the weight. Does that make sense? So just because you lose weight doesn't mean you lose body fat, right? Weight loss does not equal fat loss. So my most important part is that I'm feeling stronger. I'm feeling energized. I'm sleeping good. My nutrition's good. And fat loss is a slow process. So I've set a goal for 3 months to be at 19% body fat. That is my goal from 24 right now. That gives me 12 weeks of doing my discipline. So I've worked it out what I'm going to do. I'm going to be training 5 days a week. I'm going to be doing, the build doesn't have cardio, so I'm adding some less cardio to it. So that's low intensity, steady state cardio for 15 to 20 minutes every morning. And when we're doing that, this brings me to the next thing when it comes to mindset. So I've got my goals. I'm going to be reading. So this is the book that I've chosen to be reading right now for my mindset. It's called No Excuses by Brian Tracy. It's the power of self-discipline. And it's so powerful. This book, I've already started reading it, but I want to read you. All right, so it's this one. Success is possible only when you can overcome the natural tendency to cut corners and take the easy way. Lasting success is possible only when you can discipline yourself to work hard for a long, long time. That one's so powerful, you guys. And it's just so, it just really helps my mind in the morning and really focus on the journey, knowing that there's no shortcuts to this transformation. There's no shortcuts. There's nothing that's going to get me to my goal faster except hard work, except showing up every day. So I better be enjoying each day and not being robbed of the gift of the present moment by getting obsessed with making something happen, microwaving my results. It's not going to happen. You have to make up your mind that it's not going to happen instant. So you might as well create a life that you love. You might as well do a program and workouts that you love. You might as well pick the healthy recipes that make you excited to eat. Do your check-ins as a tool to make sure that you're on the right track. And check-ins meaning checking in with your mindset, your nutrition, your training, your energy, your sleep. Oh, that's a huge one. And so that's kind of, I've set my goals. I've set my mindset. This is another really good book to you guys. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. So these are some good mindset books. So mindset, when it says working on your mindset, it means like getting something like a book to read, listening to a podcast daily, because each day your mind needs to be renewed. Each day you need to have something to feed your mind, or the world's going to feed your mind its junk. It's garbage. And what happens when you eat garbage? You feel like garbage. And so when you feed your mind garbage, you're going to feel like crap. You're going to have no energy. So you need to choose the things that go on your mind. You need to have your goals to focus on. So I have my goals. I have my program that I'm doing. The next thing is my check-ins, you guys. So I'm going to show you here. I'm doing my measurements and I'm doing my pictures. So I'm going to show you. So I'm going to do my check-ins here. So let's go over the pictures first. The pictures are super important, ladies and guys. When you take your progress photos, you want to make sure you have good lighting. You want to be in something that you're going to notice results. Wearing baggy clothes or clothes that don't fit, or trying to take a selfie if you're back in the mirror is just not going to help you. So what I do, my tips for taking pictures, make sure that there's a window or some natural lighting facing you. So the camera, your phone, you're going to prop up, you're going to set it on the countdown timer. You're going to go in front of it, wear your outfit, the outfit you want to wear that you feel comfortable on, stand there, front pose, and then you're going to set it again, countdown timer, side pose, make sure your arms are up so you can see your waist, and then back pose. I like to put my hands behind my head so I can see everything. So good lighting, camera on in front of the lighting so that the light shines on you, countdown timer, and take it in an outfit that you are going to notice. So if your goal is to grow your glutes or tone your legs and things, make sure that you can see your legs, make sure you can see your waist. That's really important. And then these pictures are only for you. So you don't have to show them to anybody, and just have grace for yourself along the way. In the beginning, when you go through your mindset, you may feel all these types of emotions, but the most important thing is that you've decided to make a change. The most important thing is that you're deciding to build this relationship with yourself, love this body that you have, and you're making healthier choices and decisions every single day, okay? So those are the pictures. And then measurements, you guys, are here. I'm going to show you a quick video. I will be quiet and you guys can have a little watch of this video. So doubt is a strong drug. It gets in your bloodstream. You lose your hope, you lose your soul, you lose the whole thing. Enough for my whole life to know it won't break me. Ain't no way I'm stopping now. Gonna make my way right through the clouds. I rise. I'm gonna grit my teeth and bear the pain. Gonna climb this mountain once again. I rise. So that's how you guys do measurements. That's how I do them when I'm by myself. And so this is mindset. This is the first pillar. So we've done our goals, we've done our check-in, we've done our pictures, we've done our measurements. I've said goals. We've picked out our books for what we're going to do for our mindset, because our mindset also is going to help mental health. Okay. In the Plan Do Succeed journal, there's like a daily journal. So it will take you through affirmations. You can track your sleep, your 3 things you're grateful for, your daily habits, things that you got to do, whatever you got to do that day to make sure you're reaching your goals, how you're showing up today, and then prayer. So whatever, if you don't pray, it's okay. You can just release whatever feels heavy on your heart that you just want to get out, or call it a brain dump, whatever. So you can put that there. You can track your food. And then there's a place back here to track your workouts and to write in the program that you've chosen to do. So I've written there, I've got my workout done. So I've picked the days that I'm going to train. I've got my mindset stuff. I've got my morning routine where I just write in the journal. So the journal does everything for you guys. You can track your mindset, you can track your results, your progress tracker, so your check-ins. The questionnaire is so important, and the Fit Club babes do this right in the dashboard on my on the site, right? You don't even need the book, but the book is great if you have the journal. But you can do this right on the site. But it's good to do it in the book because then you see personally. So the second pillar, and that second pillar is nutrition. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I go from my goal to now I have my goal, I have everything in place. Now, how am I going to choose my foods? What are my macronutrients going to be? It's going to kind of give you a little insight into how maybe I prep my food, what my food looks like, how I choose my food, and how you can figure out your macros too. And I also am going to have a fun little freebie for you guys for that video. So if you watch it to the end, you'll get your freebie. Today, you guys, I want you to go comment below anything that you learned today, anything that you feel inspired by. Comment below this video. I want to know, or any questions you have. Your name will go into a draw. We have some awesome Amazon gift cards, some free Fit Club memberships to give away, as well as some supplements and things like that. Vital proteins. We have all these amazing supplements to give away. So leave me a comment below. Other than that, you guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. That notification bell, because then you'll be notified as these videos go up. And honestly, I'm so thankful for your subscribes. I'm so thankful that you've decided to come on this journey with me. And if there's anything that I can help you with, please leave your comments below. Check the show notes. Other than that, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it opened your eyes. I hope it inspired you and encouraged you. I love you all. I will see you later.